The man who stole $35 million. Next day on the news, I saw Efcc is retrenching opposition. Olokoyede. Olanipekun Olokoyede, the executive chairman of the Economics and Financial Crimes Commission, Efcc, has said that the Efcc once investigated a case where an individual stole about $35 million in cash. Where did they see $35 million in cash? From government funds meant to establish a modular refinery. Who is the person? Cannot mention the person's name. In a video shared by NTA. Wow. Olukoyede said that he went after the individual who stole the money. You were the only one that went after him. See the way he's taking glory. You went after. So it was not a combination of some of your colleagues or some of your co-workers. You were the only one that went after him. Arrested him and arraigned him in court. He said the next day, some newspaper reported that the EFCC was retrenching the opposition. In Olukoyede's words, we discovered a Nigerian took out $35 million. The person doesn't have a name because definitely that person is a politician. He can't just be an individual person or just some ordinary Nigerians. He's definitely a politician. Why can't you mention the politician's name? Especially when they will say, you are retrenching the opposition. Obviously, the person is a politician. You can't mention the person's name. $35 million cash. From our treasury, but was meant to establish a modular refinery for the government. The entire money was stolen. We went to the site, even the grass was not cleared, not to talk of putting the structures. We went after this man. I arrested him. I arraigned him in court. The next thing I will see, one of the newspapers the following day was, EFCC is retrenching opposition. Nobody takes time to look at the proof of my evidence. Below, proof of your evidence. So, yeah. Johnson says, Olanipekun Olokoyede, do not worry yourself. Corruption begets corruption, as whatever snake gives birth to must have a long tail. You may be a round zero peg in a square, whether in a corrupt system. Okay? And Nick says, but how can $35 million, about 50 billion naira equivalent, be released? Do you get cash? Cash, without bank guarantees and other conditions to ensure the man cannot run away with the money. The system itself is too weak to have permitted that. Yes, even with how bad Nigerian economy is, if 50 billion naira is judiciously used, everyone will see what it will do, or even many hundreds and thousands of salaries of individuals, such as the amount of money can pay. I'm telling you. CVFS says all this happens because criminals have access to the Nigerian treasury. Can somebody just take away $35 million in cash? It is well, JPAS says, when you arrest the wife of judge with dollars and they say the money belongs to the judge, what is the outcome? You don't know. But says, keep on doing your job. There is no reason or reasons to just criminalities. What's to just criminalities? But it says, seems like image laundering, if not. What's the story about Yaya Bello? Oshomole alleged loot, Edo Funds case, and many too numerous cases buried underground, though. History will be made usually after events. That's why we'll still remember the current NSA on how he prosecuted the late IG of police, Tafa Balogun, over corruption, but what's to be remembered of Mr. Olokoyede in the next 10 years? Can we summarily conclude on Mr. Adams' Oshomole open declaration that all sins are forgiven in APC? Donvola says, you lied, you are working for your boss. We don't even know the person that he's referring to self. Mohammed says, if not of a liar, call his name. Do you get? Let the cat be out of the bag. Exactly. Just call. Let's know the person self. Emeka Research, he says, charity begins at home. What happened to all the corrupt fellows in APC? You went after none of them, but you watched the opposition fella. Oribo says, Ford has cartel. Some among you EFCC, some the media, some police, some in the army, and some in the civil service. It was the media branch that published it. So, what did you do? What did you do? Adayade Bayo says, citizens are not stupid. They know when the right thing is being done. Like APC fooling itself that the opposition cannot organize themselves. Nigerians are not fools. Are not. Then he says, the government you're working for is a corrupt one, so no one will trust you. As he says, court is to look at the proof of evidence. Ikechukwu said, Oga, we are not fools. We know what Tinubu is doing with you, his tribesman in Nigeria now. Just like he brought in Amokbeton, who is loyal member of APC as INEC chairman. His tweet that victory is sure in 2023 election has gone viral. Okay, that is it that the Amokbeton posted in 2023 that victory is sure? Okay, he came in after an APC member told him how he won all the polling booths around him in an Igbo-dominated area. He now changed the social media handle to another name and locked it up against public viewing. Who is Tinubu deceiving? They deceive themselves. Nancy said, Nigerians are not fools, though some Nigerians are hungry and can be bought, but not all of us are fools. Nicola says, all those leaders in APC, what have you done? So then, Yaya Bello especially. What have you done to Yaya Bello? Nothing. Akpabio. Somebody says you arrest Akpabio. And says, is Yaya Bello bigger than arrest? Yes, with all the evidence, that Yaya Bello stole money. God. That man is a thief. No, that Yaya Bello should be arrested. If people can arrest Yaya Bello and prosecute him and sentence him to jail, then we know that you are serious. But without that, no. Then he says, since you didn't mention his name, then I'll be chancing him. Ikechukwu says, APC, Efcc, what do you expect? Some people still think the man is doing right. APC is not done with bringing hardship to Nigerians. They are not done. They say we are going to expect more. We should expect more. Their banner, the banner of Tinubu and Shettima that I saw somewhere, they say expect more. People were like, expect more waiting, expect more shege, expect more hardship. Those people, very wicked people. It's like better. If that is the case, why don't you go arrest those in the APC too? Abi, they are sent Yaya Bello and so many others. That Yaya Bello, number one criminal. Victor says, then why not you arrest the newspaper director or the person that writes the article? Oga Efcc, leave that matter for Matthias, abeg. Sunday says, come and sit down, Joe. What of the one you have stolen? You guys says, we are working. You arrested Yaya Bello after 3 months he has been hiding, and today this case has been closed. You'll be surprised that Yaya Bello would contest for senatorial seats next year. You'll be very surprised. And some people would probably vote for him, and he's going to relegate Natasha, and he will become the senator for the constituency. That's how bad this country is. Somebody that is a chronic thief. It is well. My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.